Hello, good morning. Testing. Sarah, if you can text Jason, make sure you hear us all right. Good. Awesome. All right, good morning, everybody. We are back here for Game 4, consolation game, a Game 4 on the weekend. A little different vantage point. We're right next to the glass, so hopefully we can get all the corners here. My expert cameraman, Jason Robinson, will do his best. So thank you all for joining in. And TC is getting ready to play the Massachusetts Spitfire. They've got a small bench there, Jason. Like 10 players, it looks like. Yeah. Yep. So they probably have some people out too. It's good to see Macy Bell back, not in Jersey, but at least back on the bench. So Macy joining Coach Locks and Coach Molly, Coach Greg, still mending the back of the hotel. Hope you all feeling better. But here we are, getting ready to start. Fourth game here, 15 minutes back on the clock. Before we get started, just want to give a shout out to my lovely wife back home. Happy 19th anniversary, sweet. Love you. And we'll see you tonight.
Are you in the doghouse already?
Yeah, I might. No, not now.
Not yet.
No, our anniversary, so there we go. Yeah. All right, Sophia Samora getting the starting goal. Coach Locke sends out Gigi Ba, Belina Wong, Haley Walsh, Sylvie Fry, and Eva Bachman. Here we go. Spitfires win the draw. Goes right back to TC. Sylvie retreats back behind Soph. Fans on it. Goes in. Now Spitfires pick it up. They spin around, cycle down low. Try to get up to the point. Fry steps in. Hands it off to Haley, gets it poke-checked back over for Bachman. Now Bachman quickly gets it up to Belina. Belina carries up right in front of us here. Comes through center, rolls off her stick, goes back over to Fry. Back to Bachman. Bachman tried to go middle, goes back over to Massachusetts. They shoot it in. Back over for Bachman. Bachman off the side of the net, dangerously cleared there by Gigi. Spitfires now pick it up to the point. One time, goes well wide into the far corner. Kelly now bound her backhand, can't quite get it out. Off a skate to the middle. Spitfires now top shot, blocked. Picked up by the Spitfires, carried around behind Sophia. They lose an edge, goes back over for Sylvie. Sylvie and Bachman, long shift here to start, trying to get it out of the zone so they can change. It's banked, thrown all the way down. Rolls all the way down, that will be icing, so TC's able to complete that change. It was. Meredith Egan, Kinsey Robinson, Landon Sandquist, Lauren Deckers, and Emma Kelly out for the straw to the right of Sophia. Puck goes around, controlled by Spitfires. They center, cleared there quickly by Sandquist. Poked up and out, now Deckers gets it to the middle. Goes back over to the Spitfires. Now they come in the zone. Spitfires out the left-hand side. Shot. Saved there by Samora. Goes into the corner. Back over for TC. Up to Deckers. Shot to center ice. Robinson giving chase. Poke checks it into the zone. First zone time here by TC. Kinsey's still on him, collides, couple bodies go down, back over for the Spitfires, up and out. Chipped ahead. Back over for Moncton. Sends it in. Robinson, Flanagan out there. Cavera. Sorry, that was Cavera, not Flanagan. Backing now over to Fry. Cavera hustling back, picks it up, gets it up to Moncton. She gets it up and out of the zone. Now throwing back in, there's Viv to join Cavera and Moncton. Sylvie working along the wall, back over for Addie, quickly to Sylvie, up to Anna. Now Moncton pushing. Throws it in the far side. Spitfires able to pick it up. Find middle. Walsh takes it off the wall, takes it over. Now Haley looking to skate. Haley across the blue line. Brings on the right-hand side. Haley tried to drive the net, got poke checked away, rimmed around back for Bachman. Bachman at the point. Quickly to Fry. Fry, shot blocked. Comes back out to neutral. Eva letting everybody clear. Nope, they said they didn't clear, so now TC has to tag up. 11:50 left in the first. Up comes Spitfire. Spitfire, round one, chipped it in, got it in deep. Fry over to support. Rolls off her stick, comes back over to the Spitfires. They find their point. Back down low, looking to find middle, backhands it in top. Shot blocked off a stick. Belina gives chase to the half wall. Spins around, goes back over the Spitfires, fanned on a shot. Back over for Gigi. Gigi now able to settle it down, rims it around all the way over for Haley. Walsh picks it up, skates it back into the zone. Back up to Gigi. Gigi, far side, off of Haley's stick. Chipped ahead by Belina, almost got a break there. Goes back over to Spitfires. Gigi stands up at Spitfire player right at center. No call, play on. Samora comes out, leaves it there for Egan. Mare now pushing up the right-hand side. Goes back to their D. Rimming around, try to go middle. Good forecheck there by Egan. Force them to regroup. They find middle, nice pass. Out come the Spitfires on a one-on-one. Spitfires tried to go middle. Sandquist was there. Collided with Robinson, went down. Was in the corner, centered, cleared. Back over for TC. Taken over by the Spitfires. Thrown back down in the far corner. Egan, first one to it. Back to Kelly. Pinched off the wall there. Goes up to their point. Kept in, right, sitting out right on the blue line. Robinson gets it up and out of the zone. Spitfires bank it at neutral. Throw it down low. In behind Samora. Fry. Looking. Makes a move. Patiently waiting. Looking for forward to pass to and throw it all the way in. Cavera. First one to it. Back over from Flanagan. Leaves it there for Fry. Up to the point where Moncton gets it poke checked away, and now comes the Spitfires on a 3-on-3. They throw it near side. Gain the blue line. Picked off there by Sandquist. She gets it up over to Flanagan. Flanagan kicks it back over to Sylvie. Now pinned against the half wall. Not a lot of shots here. I think we've had one shot here early on in the first. Goes back. Tried to get cleared. Kept in by the Spitfires. Thrown up far side. Gets in deep. Cavera aggressively working, trying to get possession back to TC. Sandquist swatted at it. Comes back. Shot. Missed the net. Comes up for Moncton. Moncton now. Gets up to Flanagan. Off for backhand. Thrown back into the zone. TC has time as Spitfires go for a change and tag up. In comes Sylvie. Sylvie now. Passes up to Anna. Anna dancing on the blue line. Gets it taken away. Back over to Spitfires. She takes it right back. Pins against the wall and hands it off over to Haley. Haley quickly gets it over to Egan. Rolls off her stick and back come the Spitfires. Up the left-hand side. Shot. Stick by Bachman. Forces it up and out of the zone. Now Gigi. Gigi coming in. Gigi on the right-hand side. Shot. Missing that.
Fuck, I thought that was hitting.
Back over there for Egan. Egan, cross ice for Belina. Belina settles it down, backhand, forehand, goes middle. Makes a nice move. Belina, shot, save.
Finally, some offense.
Yep. So first shot of the afternoon here at 8:12 of the first. Goalie made a nice save. We remain 0-0. Gigi steps in. Goes to the half wall. Spitfires rim it around out of the reach of the defenseman. Haley Walsh comes in, working along the wall there with Gigi. Gets swatted around, goes out to the middle. Spitfires first one to it. Make a nice pass. Get it up and out. Off their skate, goes back over to Egan, banks it to Belina. Belina throws it in deep and goes to work. Belina now forcing into the corner. Egan steps in, takes it over. Spitfires chip it up, now out on a 2-on-2. Good angle there by Kelly. Goes wide. Spitfires stop, circle, come up to the top. Shot through traffic, goes wide off a skate into the corner. Egan now wins that battle, gets it back over to Sandquist. Sandquist has a little bit of time to Belina. Belina couldn't quite handle it, goes back into the corner where Egan gets to it. Chips it up, goes back up to their point. Shot, nobody down low. Got lucky there, rolls off her stick to the far corner. They feed their point. Point able to walk. Shot blocked, stepped in by Egan. Now she looks to go. Mare, far side, over for Kelly. TC going for a change, so Kelly's in all alone. Robinson quickly comes off the bench, helps her out, forces it back down low. Good work there by Kins. Deckers now steps in. They rim it around, comes back up to Sylvie. Sylvie throws it back down low. Flanagan, forechecking. Back out come the Spitfires. They come out on a 2-on-4. Spitfires skating across the ice, backhanded in. Back able for Sylvie. Sylvie has time in our own zone. To Viv, nice pass there. Tried to get it over to Deckers, goes back over to their D. They bank it ahead. Sylvie has to wait for Lauren to clear, and does, and dumps it in. Viv giving chase. Viv forces them to regroup. Nice little spin move there by a Spitfire D, and out they come. They throw it down low, wrapped around, chipped ahead by Egan. Back Sylvie up to Moncton. Moncton, nice pass there for Flanagan. Now Flanagan going with Anna. Flanagan tried to get around to D. They force her wide. Chip back over. Now out come the Spitfires again. 5:47 left in the first. Throw them back in. Sandquist retreats, reverses, goes back over for Egan. Egan quickly up to Flanagan to Moncton. Moncton carries it across the red line, gets it in deep. Egan, defenseman, forechecking, good read there, gets it in deep. Working with Haley. Haley almost had it, came back over for Gigi. She regroups at center. Gigi has a lane through the middle. Gigi coming up, left-hand side, poke checked into the wall. Tried to get it back up to the D. The Spitfires read that, and out they come. Good angle. Belina takes it right back. Belina poke checks it up. Now 3-on-1. Gigi up the right side. Middle for Haley and in. There we go. All started here at neutral with Belina with the poke check. Gets it up to Gigi. She brings up the right-hand side. Passes it across. Far post for Haley Walsh to put it in at 5:03. So TC goes up 1-0. Walsh from Ba and Wong. 1-0.
That's a good pass.
Great pass. Robinson, Deckers. Moves over to Kelly. Comes out with Bachman and Fry. Spitfires chip it in. Goes back over for Bachman. Tried to get it up the wall. Now working. Kinsey keeps going. Pushes it up all the way out of the zone. Goes back over to Eva. Eva now goes far side. Couldn't quite connect there. Back for Fry. Fry picks it up in front of the bench. Banks it quickly to Kelly. Kelly carries it out. Gets quickly pinched against some boards. Goes back to the Spitfires. And they come up through neutral. Backhanded. Tried to get it in. Eva intercepts that. Throws it up the near wall. Decker's nice chip there. Gets over for Kins. Kins now on a 1-on-1. Shot. Goes through. Goes a little bit wide. Centered. Bounce around. Cleared by the Spitfires. Bounces up to them. They glove it down. Get it up and out. Now Spitfires on a 1-on-4. Fry, good angle. Takes it away. Sylvie looking. Stick ons around one. Gets it poke checked away. Back from the Spitfires. They look middle. Dancing up top. Good forecheck there by Cavera. Get it back over to Moncton. Moncton now a 3-on-2 for TC. Moncton looking to carry. Brings across the blue line. Goes all the way across in the far corner. Still in possession. Anna up to the point. Cavera. Shot. Through traffic. Bounces around. Goes far corner where Flanagan picks it up. On her back end. Banks it ahead. Try to get to the point. Does get back to Sandquist. Fans on it and out comes Spitfires. But there's Mayor Egan. Picks it up. Nice toe drag there.
Oh, wow.
Coming up near side. Meredith carrying across the blue line. Stops top of the circle. Working 1-on-3, looking for support. Spitfires take it away, bank it all the way down. Not going to be icing as Sandquist hustles to it, gets it before the red line. Landon now stops behind Samora. Up to Belina. Belina spins, exits the zone, banks it ahead, over for Gigi. Gigi now has Walsh on the far. Oh, almost a repeat there. Walsh was streaking in, just hopped up over her stick, couldn't quite connect. Back to Egan. Egan to Sandquist. Walsh couldn't quite handle that, goes back over to Egan. Egan patiently waiting, goes behind, wheels behind, banks it ahead up to Haley. Haley tried to go middle for Gigi, quickly taken away, hits a leg as Egan was going for a change, so we'll have a whistle in the zone to the left of Samora. So not many whistles here early on. 2:26 left in the first already, 1-0 TC. Robinson's line out there with Bachman and Fry. Face off to the left of Soph. Goes back to the Spitfires D. Top of the circle. Shot blocked into the corner. Fry now picks it up. Gets it up over to Deckers. Deckers quickly gets checked. Quick shot saved there by Samora into the corner. Up to the middle. Gets centers again. Fry's there to clear it quickly over to Kelly. Emma Kelly. Crosses with Deckers, rolls off over his stick. Eva steps in and goes. Bachman on the forecheck. Rims it around. Spitfires now in control. Bank it. Kelly tried to pick it off. Goes off of Robinson's skate, so they're saying no icing, so it goes back down. Fry quickly getting pressured behind. Working on end wall. Fry, nice work there. Get it up over to Deckers. Deckers tried to go middle. Picked off there, thrown back in deep. Bachman picks it up far corner. Looks over her right shoulder. Try to go middle. Puck is rolling. Gets deflected. Now Lauren on a 1-on-2. Deckers brings it across. Banks it ahead. Nice move there. Brings it down low. Pins against end wall. Allows her teammates fresh off the bench to get there and help her out. Back out come the Spitfires. Thrown up near side. Couldn't quite connect. Mayer banks it ahead. Back over for Deckers. Gets it in deep. Cavera now giving chase, working with Flanagan. Flanagan pinched off that opportunity, so they came back to the near side. Good angle there by Viv. Puck goes in deep. Egan picks it up behind Samora. Cycles it to her D partner. Quickly up to Moncton. Couldn't quite comes out. That's delayed offsides now. Egan's going to have plenty of time. Got to go. There
we go.
To Moncton. Moncton tried to go middle. Good step there by their D and goes back up over to Egan. Egan loses an edge, falls down, still gets it to the wall. Moncton able to come back, pick it up. Now she retreats behind Samora. Taken away. Back to Sandquist. Sandquist, nice play there. Banks it up. And now Landon looking to go. Sandquist pushed it a little bit too far ahead. Taken away. Collision there at center. Goes back over to the Spitfires. They're able to regroup. And there will be the horn for the end of the first. So after one, TC 1, Spitfires 0. Thank you.
Jay. Mark. He lives in New Hampshire.
Hang out.
Quite a long time, buddy. Yeah, man. You're good. Good to see you too. Glad you could make it. I didn't know this was an entire family event here.
Well, it's because it's Christmas. We usually go on vacation. So we figured since we were going on vacation, we were going to bring everybody.
Yeah, no races this weekend.
Well, he had races on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then a couple since then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Buzzing a little bit better right now. So they're buzzing. That was a good first.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you to miss it.
All right, TC breaks their huddle. They're going to go right to left on your screen.
They were. I'm trying to think. I don't know if they were first themselves, like a long time ago. Themselves.
Belina, Gigi, and Haley come out, along with Sylvie and Eva. Start the second period.
Let's go, Colorado!
Puck is down. Deflected ahead. Spitfires goes back. Then they say no icing. Dump it in. Fry. Stops, reverses, back over to Bachman, or gets to Belina. Belina now in control. Quickly up over to Haley. Throws it far side. Nice pass there for Gigi. Gigi now. Chips it in. Goes to work in the corner. Bah, first one to it. Spitfires come in, rimming around near side. Back up top. Deflected. Now 2-on-1 for the Spitfires. Spitfires will take that as they chip it back in. Bachman leaves it for Sylvie. Sylvie quickly to Haley. Haley tried to go middle, deflected off a Spitfire stick and back up to their D. They regroup, make a nice spin move, create space, tried to go middle, goes back over to Bachman. Bachman quickly banks it over to Fry. Oh, sorry, for Kelly. Kelly gets it taken away. Back from the Spitfires. Shot. Saved there by Samora. Rebound top, cleared by Fry. Rims around, back up to their D. They keep it in. Behind the net, Fry's able to get it. Fry now looking. Quickly up to Kelly. Kelly, one touch pass. Right over for Gigi. Backhands it in. Goes for a change. Emma now on the forecheck. Spitfires rim it all the way around in front of our bench. Got to be careful here. Chipped it ahead. Decker's first one to it. Wins that race. Gets it to Egan.
Nice
Egan
pass.
backhand to Kelly.
Put it in, Kelly.
Kelly leaves it back for Egan. Good little give and go there. Oh, nice move there by Egan. Went to the middle. Got it just poke checked away at the last minute before she could shoot and goes into the corner. Robinson working. Goes in behind the Spitfires net. Far side. Working along the hash. Good effort there by Kelly. Forces it back. Fights through a check. No call there. Refs are letting them play. Goes up to the middle. Comes across the blue line. Spitfires bring it in. Sanko's forcing them wide. Behind the net. Tried to center. Flanagan's there. Pick that off and throw it to the far wall. Flanagan kind of getting bear hugged there right in front of the bench. Pushes off her defender. Back over to Robinson. Up over for Deckers. Couldn't quite connect there and got thrown back in. Sanquist able to pick it up. Throws it near side for Viv. Banks it there to Robinson. Egan stops. Comes back over for Sanquist. Sanquist, nice pass. Flanagan. Viv chips it in. Good pressure there with Cavera. Goes back over to the Spitfires. And they carry it up and out. Throw it towards the middle. Couldn't quite connect. Fry able to chip it. Goes back over for Cavera. Quickly to Flanagan. Middle pass. Oh, good idea there. Tried to get Streaking mocked and calling for it. Bounces around at neutral. Chip back in. Backhanded. Swatted at. Now controlled over by Spitfires. Off a stick. Going to go all the way down as they touch it before the red line, so we'll have icing at 11:44 the second.
Let's go, TC.
Wong, Ba, Walsh, Bachman, and Fry. One by the Spitfires going in the corner. Backhands it to their D. Quickly up to their wing. Couldn't hold it. Bachman shot it, but passed it back to Walsh. Over to Fry. Fry, shot off a stick. Spun around by Belina. Shot save. Oh, good pad save there. They tried to clear it. Eva keeps it in. Spitfires reverse, come up far side, up to their wing, bring it back down low, spin around, chipped ahead, out of the zone. Spitfires chip it down. Bachman shields her defender, comes off, over to Fry. Fry quickly to Walsh. Walsh skates in front of Samora, trying to get out of the zone, kept in there by the Spitfires, back over to Bachman. Bachman throws it to the open ice, and now we have Fry. Fry able to skate. Fry across the blue line. Brings it to the wall. Middle. Back over to the Spitfires. They clear it and carry. Bank it ahead. Coming up on the left, right hand side. Pinched off there by Bachman. Tried to center. Good stick into the far corner. Puck is bouncing around to the middle. Robinson reaches ahead. Gets it back over to Fry. Banks it to Bachman. Eva looking middle. Gets it to Kelly. Back over to Eva. Eva now able to skate through neutral. Stops. Leaves it there for Kelly. Kelly brings it in. Gets poke checked away. Back over to the Spitfires. They clear and come out of the zone. Throwing ahead. Back over to Bachman. Just under 10 minutes left in the second. Bachman to Robinson. Back up to their D. Forecheck there by Kelly. Find a nice pass. Spitfires bring it in. Deckers forces them wide. Back over to Sandquist. Sandquist now behind the net. Leaves for Egan. Egan, good stick lift there. Back Deckers able to backhand it up and out of the zone. Quickly thrown back in by the Spitfires, but gives Sandquist a lot of time. Careful around that Zam door. The ice is horrible around that door. Egan up the wall. Thrown back in by the Spitfires. Centered. Shot. Saved there by Samora. Rebound. Spun around. Good stick. Back up to their point. Thrown in. Side of the net. Centered. Pick up somebody up front. There we go. And cleared. Chipped back at the point and up and out of the zone. Flanagan. Giving chase. Thrown all the way down. This could be down for icing. Haven't been a lot of shots today, but that shot was right there, point blank. Good save by Samora to keep it at 1-0. TC at 8:53 of the second. Gigi. Spins around, backhands it back up to Fry. Fry scanning, middle for Belina. Shot, deflected over the net. Gigi working behind. Back to the Spitfires. Oh, they just throw it to Fry. Shot, oh, just off the goalie's shoulder and into the corner. Belina gets it taken away. They flip it out. Near side, now it's a race with Fry. Fry getting body position. Good play there. Leaves it for Haley. Haley able to wheel. Backhands it up. And that should be out, so they got to tag up. Sylvie. Looking. Nice pass up to Gigi. Gigi tried to get back over to Haley. Goes back, taken away by the Spitfires. Their big defenseman takes up the left-hand side. Tries to go middle. Shot in on Soph, glove save.
Good save, Sophia.
8:07 left in the second. Still 1-0. TC. Robinson, Deckers, Sandquist, Egan, and Kelly. Puck is pinned on the half wall. Still pinned on the half wall. Comes out middle. Spitfires tried to center. Hops up over a couple sticks. Chipped ahead by Sandquist to Kelly. Cleared by Robinson. Now Emma. Emma, looking carry. Nice pass across ice. Deckers leaves it back for Kelly. Oh, puck just kind of stuck on him on the blue line. Goes back over to the Spitfires. Tried to go middle. Picked off. Saying that we got delayed offsides. So TC has to clear as the Spitfires carry it out. They cross the blue line. Intercepted there. Up to their point. Oh, off over their stick. We did get lucky. Spitfires now quickly re-entered the zone. dump it in. Egan chasing, far corner. Still in possession. Mara working, throws it up the wall, back up to their point. Shot off a stick. Robinson backhands it up and out of the zone. Spitfires now carried across. Nice move off the wall. Able to come middle. Spitfires shot. Goes wide. Back, they're able to maintain possession, cycle it down in the corner. Spitfires now back up to the point. Back down low. Tried to center. Good pressure there. Moncton able to chip it over to Flanagan. Flanagan carries it out. Back over to Moncton. Moncton through the middle. Dancing around. Got it taken away. Back over to the Spitfires. Spitfires now bank it ahead. Sylvie denies that opportunity, gets it back in. Strong play. Spitfires now. Cycle down low. Turnover for Cavera. Cavera now has time behind. Looking up to the point. Bachman keeps it in to Fry. Fry spins on her backhand. Fights through a hook. Stick lift there. Still working with Moncton in the wall. Chipped ahead and they get it up and out of the zone. Over to Bachman. Quickly to Gigi. Back over to Eva. Eva looking for a lane. Eva to Sylvie. Sylvie carries it across to Moncton. Back to Sylvie. Spun around. Fry back over to Anna. To middle for Eva. Shot. Goes wide. Back over for Gigi. Yeah. Gigi on her backhand. Looking. Banks it to Sylvie. Throws it back to Gigi. Couldn't quite handle it. Goes back over to Sylvie. She's able to get it in. Back in deep. Good zone time here for TC. Pinched in there by Sylvie. Leaves it for Gigi. Gigi now looking to go middle. Drops it to Eva. Back over to Gigi. Good touch there. Gigi working. Shot. Save. Cleared. Spitfires are changing all five, so you got to go. We can get them on a change here. Oh, picked off there in the middle. Center. Shot. Save. Good pad save by Samora. Back to Walsh. Chips it for Gigi. Cross for Belina. Belina now has some open ice. Brings it across. Comes through the blue line. Gets it taken away. Back over to the Spitfires. Up middle. Now they have a lane. A possible breakaway. Spitfires coming in. Good angle by Sandquist. Hustling over to force them wide. Puck goes up to the middle. Spitfires try to get it in. Sandquist up top of the D zone. Carries it out. Landon loses it in the snow in front of the bench, but it goes back over. Robinson in. Shot. Save. Little end-to-end action there. That 4:18 of the second. Looks like the Spitfires are changing goalies. Halfway through the game, maybe? No, more than half. No. Yeah, about, yeah. So 4:18 left in the second. It's still 1-0 TC. Puck goes back up to the point. Egan, quick snapshot. Misses the net, goes into the near corner. Out come the Spitfires. They carry it. Go middle, 1-on-2. And across the blue line. Shot. Saved by Samara. So once again, the Spitfires only have 10 players here. TC looking to tire them out as the game goes on here. Won by the Spitfires, cleanly, shot in, fanned, pad save there by Samora.
We need that next goal, don't we?
The next goal is big, absolutely. Full change here for TC. Cavera, Moncton, Flanagan, Fry, and Bachman. Puck is down, controlled by TC. Fry brings it in, still on its edge, banks it back over to Eva. Eva quickly up to the wing for Anna. Anna skating ahead. Anna tried to get middle for Cavera. Goes into the wall, chipped ahead, goes in deep. Spitfires spin around, come out and out with it. Eva now able to set up, throw it in, bounces in on the goalie, covers it, leaves it for the defenseman. They chip it near wall. Nice play there to center. Out the Spitfires come on a 2-on-2. Across the blue line. Forced wide by Bachman, taken away up to the point. Shot goes well wide into the far corner. Banked around. Back over to Fry. Fry makes a nice move, a little deceptive move there. Almost got it taken away dangerously. Throws up to the middle. Couldn't quite be held there by Flanagan, but goes all the way down. No icing. TC able to make a full change. Thrown up near side, right in front of us. Out to the middle. Belina now giving chase down low. Wong gets a chip. Good chip there by Eva. Back over to Wong. Now quickly Sandquist. Middle for Walsh. 2-on-2 with Bob. A nice defensive play. Takes the angle, gets it up and on the zone. Carried back in. Wong now brings it through the snow. Makes a nice move around the defender. Belina, shot, and a goal! Short side top cheese.
That was nice. I was going to tell you Belina was going to score too.
Oh, you had a good feeling there, Mark. I like it.
Yeah, I thought she was going to score the first goal, but I'll take this one.
So Wong unassisted at 2:22 of the second. Twos are wild. 2:22 of the second, 2-0. TC. Nice individual effort there by Belina, and a beautiful shot put in the back of the net. TC now up 2-0. Egan throws it ahead on the blue line. Gigi working. Dumps it in. Spitfires retreat. Get it up to their wing. Thrown towards the middle. Picked off by Deckers. Touched up by Gigi, so we'll have an offsides.
Hard not to touch that.
Yep. The instincts, right? So face off here at neutral. Kelly, Deckers, Robinson, Egan, and Sandquist. Puck swatted at, controlled there by Robinson. Thrown in deep. Kelly giving chase. Spitfires cycle it back behind. Chip it up to their wing. Puck rolled. Chipped out. Back over to Merrick. Merrick quickly to Deckers. Deckers to Robinson. Tried to get it in deep. Goes just to their defenseman. And they quickly get it out. Now Spitfires bring it across. Close to being offsides. Throwing it all the way far side. Picked up. Thrown to the point. Puck is bouncing around. Merrick, good read there. Gets it up. Step. That should be a penalty, and it is.
We got it. We got it.
Good hustle there by Egan to force this call here as probably interference. As the Spitfires' first penalty of the day, go into the box 2 minutes for interference. So power play opportunity here. TC at 1:20 left in the second to try to get it up 3-0. Walsh, Sandquist, Egan, Wong, and Ba. One by the Spitfires. Spun around, kept in there, right in the skates. Landon able to locate it. Gets it back to Egan. Back thrown back to Belina. Now it's a battle in the skates. Poked out. Middle. And not quite cleared. Kept in again by Sandquist. She waits. Lets TC set up. See Egan. Egan fans on it. And now come a possible one-on-one. Oh, with speed. Spitfires coming in on a breakaway. Shot. Glove save there by Samora. And a whistle.
Finally.
That was delayed whistle there. So 48 seconds left in the second, 58 seconds left in the power play. Spitfires with a good shorthanded opportunity. Kind of rolled up on her at the last second. This puck's rolling a lot today, has he? This ice is taking a beating over the weekend, it looks like. Back, cleared into the corner. Bachman now quickly gets it over. Belina. Goes back in, brings it behind Samora. Belina up to Walsh. Walsh steps, throws it far side, over for Sylvie. Sylvie brings it across, smartly sets it up to Bachman. Down for Gigi. Gigi now top the circle. Gigi able to walk. Gigi. Low, left-hand side, patiently waiting, back over to Bachman. Side of the shot wasn't there, goes back over to Fry. Fry to Belina. Belina scanning. Far side, one time for Gigi. Oh, a goal! 6 seconds left in the second, and TC goes up 3-0 as Gigi One-timer, top shelf, bar in for a power play goal.
Nice.
Ba from Wong and Fry. At 6 seconds left in the second, 3-0 TC. Flanagan, Cavera, and Moncton come out. Puck goes all the way down. Sandquist can be first one to it. Picks it up, and there's a horn to end the second period. So after 2, it's TC 3, Spitfires 0.
That was a nice goal.
That goal's going to get clipped. Yeah, that was a nice one.
Nice to see the power play score. They should put 5 seconds on the.
I think the coaches are letting Macy Bell give the intermission speech here. I like it. Yeah. So last period of the weekend, last period of 2025 here for the girls. Getting ready to start. Macy breaks the huddle there. TC comes out with Flanagan, Moncton, and Cavera. Back with Fry and Bachman. Oh, the ref better wait. Sophia's still skating to the net. There we go. Samora gets back in net. Puck is down. Flanagan spins around. Moves back to their defense. Good stick there by Anna. Chips it in. Spitfires pick it up. Stop. Come up near side. Bank it to their wing. Go middle. Back over to Flanagan. He's able to get it in about halfway. Bank to the near side. Fry quickly there. Force their defender off the puck. Moncton tried to get it in deep. Goes right into the Spitfire defenseman. She wheels. Looking. Gains the red line. Now they get it back in deep. Rims all the way around. Bachman first one to it. Bachman quickly up to Flanagan. Middle for Robinson. Goes back over to Fry. Fry brings it behind the net. Rolls it up over to Moncton. Couldn't quite handle that. Gets chipped back in. Bachman now has time. Bachman looks. Up to Anna. Anna throws it back to their D. Just goes back over to Sylvie. Gets it taken away. Now here comes 18 again with wheels up the left-hand side. Shot. Saved there by Samora and sits on it for a whistle.
Oh my God.
Woo. So 13:44 left in the third. 3-0 TC.
We've had a few lucky breaks in this game.
Yeah, got to be careful. 18 has a little bit of wheels there. Robinson's line. Out there with Sandquist. And Egan. Shot off the draw. Goes all the way down, rolls, and we'll have icing. I don't think I've ever seen a puck roll on its edge as much as I've seen today. It is fun. It is funny. I don't know. Yeah. Puck is down at the dot. Control there by Spitfires. They quickly go up D, cycle it back down low. 18 shoots, blocked there by Robinson. Backhands it up to Deckers, up and out of the zone. There it rolls again. Quickly back. Good pitch there by Robinson. Force off the puck. Kelly leaves it for Sandquist. Quickly up to Egan. Good puck movement here to Deckers. Throwing across. Robinson. Up over to Kelly. There, all 5 touched it. It goes back over to Egan. Egan now looking. Both teams going for a partial change. Egan brings it across, spins, shot, glove down and covered. 12:58 left in the third. Still up 3-0. Walsh, Ba, Wong, Fry, and Bachman. Gigi pushes it ahead into the corner. Spitfires rim it around. Pinched. Fry keeps it in, throws it back, goes back over the Spitfires. Tried to carry. Gigi working there, comes up to the top. Just out, so comes Fry, able to regroup. Back over to Bachman. Bachman dances. Gets it over to Wong. Wong tried to get it to Ba. Spins around. Spitfires come up with possession. Now they skate behind their D, rim it around far side. Over Gigi. Gigi, good touch there. Middle, tried to get to Belina. Spitfires intercept that and come out neutral. They backhand it in. Bachman picks it up near corner. Throws it up to their point. Shot, middle, deflected, goes well into the far corner. Gigi backhands it. Over for Haley. Haley tried to get up to Belina. Spitfires throw it back down low. Now battle along the half wall. Stepped out from there is Gigi. Gigi now finds some open ice. Tried to go middle, goes deflected back over to Fry. Fry with the toe drag. Brings it across the blue line, now stops. Still looking, throws it far side. Now Bachman has some room. Bachman has a zone. Brings it across, around 1, deep. Eva brings it in, forehand, backhand. Tried to tuck it on the near post. Goalie held strong. Back over to Spitfires. Spitfires now bring it across the right-hand side. Throw it in. Around 1. Caveira, good strong move there. Maintains possession, backhands it over to Egan. Moncton right there to try and help get it up and out of the zone. Picked off by the Spitfires, thrown back in. Egan chips it back down low, able to get possession. Now Mare looking to push. She comes up the left-hand side, takes a slash, no call there. Turnover possession, goes back over to the Spitfires. Backhanded up and out of the zone. Fresh off the bench is Sandquist. Dances at center, chips it near corner over to Moncton. Rimmed around, tried to get carried out by Flanagan. And out come the Spitfires on a 3-on-2. Bring up the left-hand side, across the blue line. Spitfires shoot it in. Stick save into the corner. Back up to Flanagan. Flanagan spins, nice step off the wall. Gets bodied, back over to Anna. Flips it ahead, far side. Robinson now giving chase. Puck is stuck at the blue line, in the skates. Kelly pokes it ahead, still working, still grinding for it. Takes a hit to the head and goes back over to the Spitfires. They quickly go D to D. I think the refs are only going to call obvious penalties here. They're saving their whistle, I think. Fry tried to go far side, dangerous pass, goes through across back to their D. They use the high glass, get up to their wing, nice chip to the center. Picked up in front of their bench. Taken away. Kelly coming right in front of us. Gets it in deep. Now Decker's giving chase. Deckers, first one to it. Centers. Oh, just couldn't quite get it to Gigi. Good try there. Back over for Eva. Eva stops, comes up, finds middle for Fry. Near side. Has a stick in front. Shot. Oh, just went. That top left was there. Just missed it. Back over to Haley. Good keep there. Haley tried to center for Belina. Cleared there by the Spitfires for icing. 9:18 left in the third, 3-0 TC. Puck is down, goes to the wall. Gigi's there with Haley. Tried to go middle, picked off there. Kept in right at the blue line by Fry. Flip back to their D. Makes a nice move there. D now carrying. Backhands it. Goes back in. Does get it in deep there. Fry quickly gets out to Bachman. Bachman. Forehand. Bank pass over to Haley. Haley carrying. Haley throws it near side for Belina. Belina, they said that they went in before the puck, so we'll have offsides. Gigi picks it up, skates it far side, goes through a defenseman, spins around, still maintains possession. Backhands it. No one's home there, so I'll come the Spitfires. Gain the red line, throw it in. Egan communicates, banks it. Now Spitfires take it away. Now they're behind Samora. They throw it up top, try to get their D. D didn't quite get there, so it comes out back out to neutral. Deflected to the middle. Cavera quickly to Belina. Belina, just reached for it and just couldn't quite get a bounce there. Goes back over for Flanagan. Flanagan now. Flanagan with a pep and step. Coming up the right-hand side. Viv, middle. Tried to shoot. Deflected. Goes back over to the Spitfires. Deflected around. Kept in there by TC. Good puck pressure here. It's rolling around. Back over for Spitfires. Nobody on him. Thrown up near side. Chipped ahead. Should be, but they will call it. The back ref did not call it, but the front ref did. So we'll have icing here at 7:36 left in the third. Still 3-0 TC. Robinson, Kelly, and Deckers with Bachman and Fry. Won by Spitfires. Pushed out of the zone. Chipped near side. Hit there. Now Fry is going to go for a penalty here for checking.
Good body.
It was a good body, but it's right in front of the ref, too. So, first penalty for TC at 7:26 of the third. Sylvie goes in, minute and a half for checking. So, penalty killers come out. Egan and Sandquist. Deckers and Kelly. One by TC to the wall. Spun around, lost an edge. Chip back in down low. Spitfires now looking to set up. Spitfires come out, throw the middle. Fan on a good stick there. Spun around, up and out of the zone. Spitfires quickly re-enter. Looking to set up on the left-hand side. Short side, good save there by Soph. Turned around, kept in. Pinched, now top. Centered. Deflected, goes far side, and there's Emma Kelly there. Shoots it all the way up and out of the zone, all the way down. Now Deckers racing for it. First one to it. Good hustle by Lauren. Tried to center, comes up to the point for Egan. Egan brings it back in. Back up top for Deckers. She throws it, just chips it in, allows TC to clear. Spitfires now setting up on center ice. Bringing it across the blue line. Force wide. They go for partial change, so fortunately they didn't have any help there, so they just brought it back out. 26 seconds left in the penalty. Now Spitfires still in possession. Bring it across the blue line this time. Tried to leave it. Good puck pressure. Into the corner it goes. Walsh now working. Comes up to their point. Back down low at the hash. Spun around, back up to the point, able to walk. Thought about shooting, back to the wall. One time. Shot, glove save as Soph could see it all the way. 2 seconds left into Fry's penalty, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. 5:58 left in the third. It's been a quick game. Not a lot of whistles. Walsh and Ba come out with Bachman and Belina. Wong now sets it up, takes a body, leaves it for Walsh. Straight out of the box is Fry. Now with a 2-on-2 with Gigi. Middle. Nice pass. Gigi, couldn't quite handle it on her backhand. And we got a whistle behind the play. They touch it up, so it's on them. So Spitfire's going into the box at 5:43. A minute and a half for checking. I think it was behind the net on Belina. So, yep, a little delayed call there. So power play opportunity number 2 for TC. Belina, Gigi, Haley, Meredith, and Landon. Puck is down. In this where us skates, tried to be cleared by the Spitfires. Landon keeps it in. Landon down for Gigi. Gigi thought about going back to Landon, spins, brings it down low, looking for Spitfires, just letting her set up. Now Gigi walks. Gigi still throws it back up to Landon. Landon has space. Landon back down for Gigi. Gigi has a lane. Tried to do give and go. Give it to Egan. Egan, shot! Save! Rebound goes near side. Spitfires throw it back down in the corner. Up to the wall and out of the zone. Just at 5 minutes left in the third. Egan. Or sorry, Sandquist cycles it for Egan. Now Egan going. Yep. Quick up, thrown up near side for Belina. Belina tried to bank it around a defenseman, and they shot it back over for Landon. Sandquist up to Belina. Cycles it over there for Robinson. Gets it back over for Belina. And in the net. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Flanagan. Flanagan hands it off over to Egan. Shot down by the Spitfires and cleared. 10 seconds left. That's going to about do it for the power play opportunity. Fry. Spins around. Throws it up near side for Viv. Viv brings it back. Gives it to Egan. Egan, now Spitfires come out of the box. Throws it up past Moncton into the zone. Cleared there by Spitfires. Backhand it far side. Bank it ahead. Fry over there to chip it off the wall. Back over to the Spitfires. They tried to go middle, but good stick there. Moncton going with Cavera. Cross the line. Stops, top. Has Viv in the middle. Couldn't quite get it to her. Rolls it, comes all the way out. She flips it to Fry. Fry now can go. Fry. TC clears. Drops it there for Cavera. Cavera looking middle. Back over to Bachman. Bachman throws it near side for Fry. Fry chips it in. Thrown out. Now a possible breakaway. In behind. In come the Spitfires. In. Shot. Oh, goes wide. Bachman now working. Spitfires now down low. Backhanded down in deep. Centered. Cleared. Flanagan stops. Still working along the wall. In front of all that snow. Loses a puck. Spitfires goes down and we'll have a whistle. So 2:57 left in the third. That was a good time for a whistle.
I thought there was a snowball fight going to break out.
Could have been. Robinson, Deckers, and Kelly come out, push it ahead, back to the Spitfires. Egan and Sandquist back at the point. Pass to the middle, off their stick. Goes back over to Egan. Egan retreats, spins around, tries to get it up and out, kept in by the Spitfires, thrown back in. Now they're able to walk. Middle, far D, shot, deflected, not quite in on net, and quickly cleared. Out comes Deckers. Middle, has Kelly for an angle. Kelly, gonna be in all alone. Shot, and a goal!
Emma!
Once again, the puck was rolling. She settled it down, flipped it up over the goalie's shoulder for the fourth goal to put TC up 4-0. Kelly from Deckers at 2:26 of the third.
That's a good pass. Yeah, good way to end
4-0 TC.
the tournament anyway.
Same 5 stay out. Chipped ahead. Kelly now coming up the left-hand side again. In comes Emma. Shot, rebound, loose. Robinson shot and it's covered.
That'd be crazy if Emma scored again.
She had that same angle again.
I know.
So 2:16 left in the third. Robinson wins it cleanly. Back over for Deckers. Quickly to Egan. Egan. Shot. Deflected. Off of Kelly's leg into the corner. Chipped back up to the Egan. Egan. Smart move there. Just flips it back in deep. Now working along the wall. Spitfires come out with it. Rolls off a stick, back over to Deckers. Now poked ahead, and out come the Spitfires, looking to come up through the middle. Cleared there by Sandquist to the wall. Egan picks it up. Egan back over to Landon. Rolls all the way around. Kelly goes middle for Robinson. Throws it to Deckers. Now Lorne looking to push. Trying to go around. Gets it in deep. End of a long shift. Goes for a change. GG and Haley. First one's to it. A minute and a half left in the game. Spitfires get picked off there by Haley. Comes back out to neutral. Belina waits. Backhands it in deep. Spitfires come up near side. Come across through neutral through the middle. Across the blue line. Stopped. Tried to go middle. Good stick lift there by Walsh. Gets it back in deep for Fry. Fry working with Bachman behind Sophia. Still working. Back over to Eva. Eva comes out with it. Eva. Tried to go middle. Got it picked off. Back to the point. They go far side. Nice pass. Spitfires in one-on-one. Tried to get a streaking player on the left side. Couldn't quite connect. Goes into the corner. Tried to center it. Picked off there by Gigi. Gigi throws it up and out of the zone. 27 seconds left in the game. Spitfires pick it up. Backhanded across. Picked off there by Gigi. Sits at center. Spitfires come across the blue line. In. Off a shin pad. Goes far side. Tried to center again. Goes into the corner. Now centers. Comes out front. Chip. Oh, just wide there. Turn around. Shot. Stick save into the corner for Soph. And there's a horn. There we go. So TC victorious here. 4-0. Final score. Shutout for Samora. The girls can go home with a W.
You're only going to get one. It's good to get the last one.
Yep. It's good to end on a win. End the year on a win. Girls face some adversity this weekend. I know we were shorthanded, so looking forward to getting everybody back. Our next games are going to be in a couple weeks when we host a tournament in Denver, Colorado. I know everybody's looking forward to seeing and coming and supporting these girls then. So we play on the 11th. You're right. Before that tournament, we do play the Kachinas on the 11th. So Arizona Kachinas coming to town on their 19-year-old team. So we'll play them then, and then we'll have a home tournament after that. So thank you all for tuning in. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope everybody has a safe and healthy New Year, and looking forward to seeing you all in 2026. And final score, 4-0, TC victorious.